This is an Easter 3-day trip to North Wales with some good friends of mixed abilities. We had 3 different locations planned, staying at an Airbnb in Bala as the base, with each location no more than 50 minutes drive. It's a real mixture of trail centres and a very natural XC with some good downhill sections, but with downhills comes climbs, but all totally worth it.
Never seen anything like this. Got your eyes open wide and you're staring. Never seen anything like this.
Hi mate.
Oh, the wonder you feel.
Right, Tom, I can't hold it. She's breaking up. She's breaking.
Never seen anything like this.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Never seen anything like this.
Day 1 was the trail formerly known as the Marin Trail. Day 2 was from a seaside town and actually turned out to be one of our most favourite rides. And Day 3 was from Coed-y-Brenin. As you can see from the 3D map following the trail route we did, there is quite a bit of climbing, but to be honest, apart from one section, all the climbing is non-technical and mainly on nice wide fire roads. This is classed as a hard red though, and some of the descents are quite rocky, but it's Wales, right? Make sure you have plenty of water spares and tyre repair equipment, as the ride does go quite a way from where you park and it will be a very long walk back. What 3 words for all car parks will be in the video description. There's a good car park here but no facilities, so don't forget a packed lunch. Get here before 10 AM, otherwise you'll struggle to park as it's very popular. So we got Paul on a hay bike All Mountain 4, Andy on a hay bike CF12, Michael on a Mondraker, Vicky on a hay bike All Mountain 3, me on a Wild, Tony on a Giant Rain E1, and representing the specialist corner is Steve. Today I'm testing the tracking on a Skydio 2 Plus, which is supposed to be very good. Tony is flying a DJI Mini 3 and there's 2 Osmo action cams and 3 GoPros. There is a good steady climb out from the car park to get you warmed up, but it's not long before you're on a few step drops. Vicky broke her ankle about 6 weeks ago and this is her first ride back out. Still suffering from swelling and probably will for at least the next 6 months. What's nice about this place is most of the climbs are next to the trail are linked with fire roads. It's not long before you're on another great trail. Most of the trail sections are quite flowy and more natural, but you will come across some quite technical sections with rocks and some will catch you out if you're not careful. Paul was on fire today. not sure what Andy is demonstrating here, but it all kept our attention. This is Tony with his DJI Mini 3 Pro getting a group shot. Okay, so this is the first flight with the Skydio 2 Plus. I brought this drone purely for tracking, and this is its early stages, but performed incredibly. I learnt later it's better to have a bit of space between you and the drone. This last section was a lot of fun, very flowy sections with some decent steps. Right at the bottom there's a few tabletops. I really enjoyed this place and it's a good start to our trip. Now day 2 was a change from what we originally planned. I think Andy found this one on Commute, and what a corker it turned out to be. Start and ending in a seaside town with fish and chips, what's not to like? After a small climb out of town by road, you are soon on a gravel path in a steady climb with some pretty impressive views. Next comes a rather rocky slight downhill section. Then you have a mofo of a climb that feels like you're climbing Everest. Now 2 downhill sections, one grassy and one quite rocky, followed by a fairly level section. You've got one more climb which starts off gentle but soon turns out into a bit of a hiker bike section, but soon turns into 2 last downhill sections back into town.
What a beautiful place to start a ride.
Yes. Yeah. If we're in the right place. I haven't checked the GPX, it might be 5 miles away.
This is the small section of road out of town. Now the fun starts with a gradual climb along a gravel path giving spectacular views. This is Andy proving AI can be outrun. He was wrong. Great little downhill section here, albeit quite rocky and loose. Hi mate. Andy had a wardrobe disaster on my last ride, so he's a little shy this time.
I'm hiding my privates.
I put this bit in for those requiring the toilet about now. Best you hit balls. Andy having a quick photo opportunity after my career advice on him becoming an adult porn star. A natural bike wash en route helps get rid of some of the mud from the previous day's riding. Now comes the mofo of all hills. This was steep. What started as a gradual climb soon separated the men or women from the boys or girls. The journey up was filled with meaningful thinking.
That was deep.
Synchronized riding. And heavy breathing. This felt like we were on top of the world with great views out to sea. You first start with a fast downhill grassy section.
All right, boy.
Fortunately, Andy had gone ahead to make sure there was no quicksand. After the grassy section, you have a very good rocky downhill section that looks like at some point during the year it could easily be a riverbed, very fast and very loose.
Oh, like this.
Paul is now showing us the art of handlebar diving, which he claims will become a competitive sport in the future. No harm done though. Tony showing us the art of rock dodging. At the bottom it's quite hard as the ruts are quite deep, so be careful of pedal strikes. They were doing controlled burning today and our route back took us quite close to it. We double checked it was controlled before continuing on. After a small downhill section we had a gradual climb which turned into a hiker bike section. You are soon rewarded with another good rocky downhill section and eventually hit the road back down into town. Last day was Coed-y-Brenin, the oldest trail centre in Wales. Today we were doing the MBR route, which is a mixture of several of the trails. As you can see from the 3D map, this covers a wide area across the trail centre, with plenty of good sections for fast downhill and quite a few man-made technical sections. It's not as natural as the other two places, but it is very pretty and a lot of fun. Also boasts a good shop where they can do repairs on your bike, with lovely staff and a really good cafe. Even on our last day we were blessed with superb weather. Straight out of the gate you hit some technical rock sections. If you're not happy with these, the trail is not right for you. You are taken in straight away by the beauty of this place. If you go off and do a bit of exploring, there's some beautiful waterfalls close to some of the blue trails. This came out of nowhere and felt like a bit of Bike Park Wales. Very fast flowy sections with some good bumps for jumps. And as if by magic, you're back in deep woods on natural trails. Again, there are some fire roads linking up all the main trails, but to be honest, this helps with the wrist fatigue from the rocky sections. Plenty enough technical sections to keep you all happy. This is a lot more technical than it looks. All in all, another good day with the group. No one got hurt over the 3 days and we really enjoyed our North Wales visit. Many thanks to Tony, Vicky, Mike, Andy and me for content. Drones Used is a Mini 3 Pro by Tony, a Skydio 2 Plus by me. We also used 2 GoPros and 2 Osmo Action 3s. Thanks to Andy for organising the trip. Link to both Andy and Tony's YouTube channel is in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and a subscribe and see you on the hills.